This is the 2020 Hyundai Palisade Preferred, coming in an all-wheel drive. This comes in with a 3.8 liter V6 with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Let's go take a look inside. Just before we get into the driver's side door of this Palisade, looking at the key fob, we do have a remote start available on this vehicle. We also do have a remote keyless entry. Click of the button and it'll unlock the vehicle for you. Do have a nice leather armrest here, power locks, windows, and mirrors. We do have a 2-set memory function, some storage in the door panel, and we got these nice premium cloth seats. Powered on the driver's side, of course. Do have a sunroof in here as well. Let's take a look inside. Very nice interior in here. Started off with the push to start button. So when you do start up the vehicle, the seating will automatically adjust for you to however you set it in your memory settings. And when you do turn the vehicle off, it will automatically move back to give you more room next time you get in. We do have a nice digital and analog cluster mix. We do have paddle shifters on the steering wheel as well. Nice leather stitching steering wheel. Left hand side, we do have our safety features. We do have our lane keep assist as well as our blind spot monitoring. We do have our traction control off button as well as our electronic parking brake. This is the buttons to dim the digital cluster. We do have our automatic headlights as well as our wiper functions here on the right side. We do have our multimedia functions here on the left side with our Bluetooth. And we do have our cruise control settings. We do have adaptive cruise in this vehicle. This button here is to mess around with the middle digital cluster. We do have a speedometer in here. We do have many drive modes. We're currently in comfort mode right now. We do have many terrains to pick from. We do have eco as well as sport and smart. And when we go into the terrain mode, we do have the sand, mud, and snow available. Great for the winters here in Alberta. Going back to the digital cluster, we do have a load of safety settings in this vehicle. SCC does stand for its blind spot monitoring as well as the smart cruise control. There are many driving assists in this vehicle, leading vehicle departure alert as well as lane following assist. There are many warning timings as well as warning volume customization available. Do have a driver attention warning available in this vehicle as well as a forward safety active alert. Do have lane safety keeping as well as lane departure warning. We do have the blind spot monitoring and the rear crossing traffic safety alert. Many different safety alerts in this vehicle. For the infotainment screen, guys, we do have the classic Hyundai infotainment. We do have our Bluetooth phone connection. Do have our Apple CarPlay and Android Auto available in this vehicle as well. Do have our radio, AM, FM, as well as Sirius XM, and an auxiliary input available as well. Very nice, smooth touchscreen. Do have a quiet mode just to play music in the front, just in case your kids are sleeping in the back seat. Do have rear climate controls because this is a big 7-seater vehicle. Climate control functions are also available to be adjusted in the back seat as well. Down here we do have our climate control functions for our front seats. It is a dual zone, of course. Do have our drive modes like we did mention earlier. We do have an auto hold in this vehicle, so you don't have to hold that brake in those red lights. Do have a very cool transmission gauge here. Just press the button and it will go to wherever you want. Do a nice backup camera here as well. Oh, I just started moving by accident. Do have a hill descent control as well. Do have our parking sensors off and on. This is our auto start, so it'll automatically start and stop the vehicle in those red lights, as well as the auto hold to keep the brake on. Heated seats for both driver and passenger, as well as a heated steering wheel. We do have a nice little cluster here in the center console, very clean and smooth looking until you open up this department here, and we do have 2 cup holders available if you do push the buttons, and they can be folded back in as well. Very cool feature to give you more storage just in case you have anything bigger that needs to be stored. Do have a USB input in there as well. Nice center armrest, very soft, lots of room down here, as well as a 12 volt and a USB. Do have a sunscreen like I mentioned, available to be adjusted through this, and also a tilt setting as well. We do have a HomeLink garage system, 3 garages. You can set it so you don't have to carry around your little garage fob. Many features in this vehicle, guys. Let's take a look at the outside. Taking a look outside of this beautiful Palisade, we are going to notice you do have blinker indicators on the side mirrors. We do have these beautiful LED daytime running lights, as well as our halogen headlights down there. You have a nice new fresh Hyundai grille. We do have these 20-inch alloy wheels. Chrome accents all around this vehicle. Very nice color. Let's take a look at the trunk. Do have our parking sensors available there. Open up the trunk. We do have our 3rd row seating. Easy to put down. Pull up this button here. Push. That's all it is. Get rid of that 3rd row seating. You have tons of room available in this vehicle. You can pop it up just with pulling that. And with this button here, if you need even more storage, push of the button and it'll just put down those seats for you. Currently the front seats are pushed back a little bit too far, so it's not fully going down, but can easily have lots of room in this back trunk. For the 3rd row seating though, we do have the USB inputs available, as well as a nice little window. Let's take a look at the back seats, guys. Taking a look at the back seats, we do have our power windows, some cup holders right there, some storage in the door panel, and we do have a privacy screen for the rear seats. Easily folds down. Do have one on the other side as well. Do have some storage behind the passenger seat and the driver's seat. We do have our climate control functions for the back seats here, because this is a 3rd row seating. Do have heated seats here available in the back 2nd row. Do have a 12 volt function right there. Lots of room in this back seats even for a 3rd row seating vehicle. Tons of room back here. Do have a middle armrest, 2 cup holders. So almost, wow, 6 cup holders total in the back seats, with the ones in the door panel. And you did just see the button in the back trunk on how to fold these down, but if you don't want to go all the way in the trunk, you could easily just press on that and it will automatically fold down for you. As I mentioned, currently the front seats are a bit too backed up right now. What a beautiful car. So that is pretty much going to sum it up here for this 2020 Hyundai Palisade Preferred all-wheel drive. If you guys have any more questions or want more information about this vehicle, please visit us at parkmazda.ca. Let's hopefully get you booked in for a test drive. Thanks for watching.